Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shaniece T if you're new. Today is going to be my everyday makeup look. Yes, I would do this every day if I went out every day. I literally go in detail on how I achieved every little thing that I did. So if you want to learn something new, stick around because you're gonna learn how I achieved this look. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Let's grow this channel. Thank you very much. But even if you don't want to, make sure you like the video, because liking the video helps so much. Liking helps more than subscribing. Don't quote me, but liking helps more than subscribing. Trust me. If you like this look, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Bye. So first I'm going to put on my primer, and the primer I'm going to use will be the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. This is a mattifying primer. All my life I thought I had oily skin, but I did the test where you wash your face and leave it for maybe like a few minutes, and if it's still dry, you have dry skin. If it's oily, you have oily skin. My face be cracking. Like, that's how dry my skin gets. I think I'm mistaken being sweaty for being oily. I think that was my problem, because sometimes I'm just sweating. I decided to start putting my primer on like this because I'm tired of touching my face. Because I touch so many things and I don't like touching my face. So I think this is like the most sanitary way to put primer on. I do put a moisturizer on with my hand, but that's because when I wash my face, I wash my hands straight after so I can touch my face when I'm moisturizing it. But between putting on my moisturizer and putting on my primer, I'm touching a whole lot and I'm tired of washing my hands. Yeah, I'm going to do my eyebrows first. I'm going to use the Rimmel London pencil in the shade Black Brown. I like using the pencil because it's easier to control. With makeup, it's all about control with me. I hate things messing up. It gives me stress and I'm not about that. Before I draw on my eyebrows, I like to paste them down. And I used to use the Got2b glue gel brush, but it doesn't dry quick enough for me. So I've been using the same stuff that I put on my hairline. I've been using the Ebin Extreme Firm Hold. Just a little bit though, because it keeps my eyebrow hairs up. So what's not to like? I do want to try the Refy gel that everyone's been raving about, but is it Refy? But I don't know if it will work for me, because every part, all hair on my body is unruly. Like, my hair on my scalp is unruly. I'm just like brushing them up because they're gonna stay up. Just unruly. They don't like to listen. They do their own thing. I'm just looking into my mirror right here. My mirror is right here. And it dries ASAP. I like to just use the tip of the brush, of the spoolie, and just bring the hairs up. You can see I have no eyebrows. See it dry already? You might not see a difference, but I see a difference, and that's all that matters. Since this one is drying, I'm gonna draw this one on first. Every time I use a pencil, I like to sharpen it. I'm gonna use my small mirror because this mirror is too far away. I'm not gonna do my whole eyebrow on camera. That will literally take up my whole memory card. I do need to buy a bigger memory card, but for now, I'm not gonna do the whole thing on camera. I might show you one eyebrow, I don't know. So I finished drawing my eyebrows on, so I'm going to cover them out with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze. So I cover the top and bottom with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. You'll see how light it is compared to my skin tone. But I used to cover out the top with my foundation of the day. And my eyebrows don't stand out as much when I do that, so I went back to the halo eyebrow. When I finish, it doesn't look like a halo, but when I start, it does. I've been doing my eyebrows a little bit too thick, so I'm gonna reel it back a bit. There's this one time I did my eyebrows for TikTok, and I am yet to achieve how the eyebrow looked. It looked so perfect, and I don't know how I did it. So I finished carving out my eyebrows. I'm just blending out the concealer. As you can see, I made a unibrow just to make sure it's kind of similar. I'll blend out the middle in a moment. I'm just blending out the concealer around the eyebrow. I kind of want to put a headband to protect my hair from my makeup. So I've done my eyebrows. As you can see, these eyebrows are very nice. I realized my problem this whole time, I was doing my eyebrows too thick. This looks a lot better on my face. Like, instead of those big slugs I've been drawing on my head like for why. So I'm going to color correct now, and I'm going to color correct with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange Corrector. It's literally all I need to correct my dark areas, and I don't even need a lot. I put some on my hand here, and I'm gonna just apply some on my dark areas, and then I'm going to blend them out. And that's all I need. So I'm gonna blend it out with this really dense brush from Real Techniques. It's so old, you can't even see the brand on the brush anymore. That's how old it is. I keep my brushes. I know you can see how crusty some of my brushes are. Mind your business. I'm playing. That's the color correcting done. I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. I have two here and I still don't know my shade. I'm going to put on Mali. I'm going to put Mali on and see how it looks. It looks really dark. I'm going to mix, yeah, I'm going to mix the other one in because I always do that. I don't know why I didn't do it this time. Just mix it in. Yep. Yeah. I'm like queen of mixing foundations. I'm either queen of mixing foundations or I'm queen of not knowing my shade. It's one or the other, but like I have to mix all the time. Even with Fenty Beauty, I'm mixing foundations. I'm tired. I just want to open one bottle and find my shade. That's all I want. Is that too much to ask for? I was using the Morphe E44 brush to blend in my foundation. I think it gives like a really smooth finish when I'm blending in. And now it's time to highlight and contour my face. And I've been playing around with a few techniques on how to highlight and contour my face. And I think my favorite technique is to do the white concealer, not white, but like really Caucasian concealer under my eye. And then I put the brownish concealer on top of that. I think I like that method better. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the NYX Can't Stop or Won't Stop concealer in the shade Vanilla. So I'm just going to put a dot just under my eye. And I'm going to blend that out a bit. I'm just going to keep it right under my eye. I look terrible when I do my under eye concealer. I'm making all sorts of faces. And that's me done. I'm joking. I'm joking. That's my under eye with the light concealer. And then I'm gonna cover that with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Chestnut. I think I realized yesterday, I think I realized that I've been using too much concealer, which is why it's like this whole area becomes bright. And why would I do that? So I've decided to do a little bit at a time. So I'm just gonna blend the edges of that with a sponge. That's like my favorite technique. I use the brush to spread the product to where I want it to be, and then I use the sponge to blend out the edges. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight the other areas of my face now, and I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer to highlight the rest of my face because the Born This Way is a little too light for me. I don't like how bright my face has been looking. Like, I like looking like a chocolate babe, so why is my face looking Caucasian? I hate that. Just a little brightness under my eye, but everywhere else needs to look normal. So this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze. I'm putting it here, and on my forehead. Just a thin line down my nose, just a little bit under my cheekbone. After doing my makeup over and over again, I've realised a little bit really does go a long way. I don't need to splash out on my foundation application all the time. That's the thing about makeup actually. Like, you're not gonna get it perfect, and even professionals, they find better ways or new ways to do the makeup as well. Even though I've been doing makeup for a long time, I'm still finding new techniques and products and product, like there's always gonna be a new product. But I'm still finding new techniques and ways to do my makeup to look more flawless. It's a learning process. You see, I told you my eyebrows will not look like a halo by the end of my makeup because I knew I was going to put concealer on my forehead. I am going to make my under eye a bit brighter. Just a little bit brighter. Just a... do I need it? Just a tiny bit, just in case. That's it. That's all I want. See? That's it. That's all I want. I'm going to blend out my nose now. Just gently going down. I'm not trying to make it wider. This brush for concealer, amazing. Now it's time to contour. I keep doing this, like, period. Now it's time to contour my face, and I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Match Stick in the shade Ebony because that's my babe. How long have I had this? I think for like 2 years now, and I use it for my lips as well. I'm going to use this brush to apply my nose contour. And I bring it from under my eyebrow to halfway down my nose. Not right under, like my natural crease between my nose and my eyebrow. Just going to bring it from there to halfway down my nose. And not too much on the nose because it's a small area of your face. You don't need a lot of concealer, and this for reds, you don't want too much. I'm going to blend out my cheeks and my forehead with my favourite contour brush, which is the Morphe M449 brush. My favourite brush. It goes in the little areas perfectly. And I like to blend it out in circles. I don't like to bring my contour too deep into my face. I can keep it here because I do have defined cheekbones already. I like to keep it here and just make it fade out. I also use the contour to like push the concealer a bit, not make it so wide. I use the contour to bring it closer to my face. So if like the concealer ended up here, I'm covering it with the contour. Blending is your friend, by the way. Even if you think you've blended it out enough, blend it some more. Yeah. This is why I put the headband on, because this will be all over my hair. Now I'm just going to use the sponge to just merge both of the highlighter and contour together. I don't like seeing where the highlighter ends and where the contour begins. I hate seeing that. I'm going to use these small and big fluffy brush for my eyebrow. I'm going to use the big one for the bigger area, just to blend out the line. When it comes closer to the bridge, I use the small brush to blend out the contour line. I don't go up and down, I like to go sideways, little tiny strokes. Now I'm going to blend out my jawline, and I normally just use my foundation brush to blend it out. It's dense enough to blend it out properly. I'm gonna set my face now with the Huda Beauty loose setting powder, and I'm gonna set it with Blondie for right under my eyes. I've been setting my powder with this sponge, with this little like powder puff. It goes on so smooth. I love it so much. If you've been with me for a while, you know I've been setting my under eye with a sponge or the brush, but this powder puff is the real deal. Before I set my face, I need to blend out my eyelids first, because my eyelids get creased. If I set my eyelid before I blend them out again, you'll see, rude, you will see the concealer crease forever, and I hate it. I put the powder on the powder puff and then I tap it on my hand, anywhere on my hand, like the bottom, could be top, anywhere. So it's like this, and I go in with the puff. And I use the side of the puff for my nose. I'm going to use the same setting powder but in the shade Cinnamon Bun. I'm gonna blend out my under eye powder now, and I love using this little brush to blend it out because it gets in all the corners properly. So I'm just swiping like under my eye, my eyelid, and that's my setting powder done. I love how under my eye don't look too bright. That's my base done. I'm gonna do my eye makeup. So I bought this new makeup case to keep all my makeup in because I have a desk in my room just full of makeup, and I really got tired of putting my makeup in and taking it out every time I need to film. So to make filming easier, I have this makeup case right here with everything that I use every time I film, and filming has never been easier for me. You don't even just need it to be a YouTuber. Like if you travel with your makeup, or if your makeup is scattered, this case just makes life easier. And cleaning up after filming, easiest thing. For my everyday look, I normally just put brown on my eyeshadow and liquid eyeliner and lashes and call it a day. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I just like to use a big fluffy brush. So I either use my bronzer of the day for my eyeshadow, or I just use this eyeshadow from my favorite palette ever. I think every black girl needs this palette. If it's still online, you go buy that. Look at the colours. Everything you need. Look at the brown selection. And then the shimmery brown. This palette is perfect. I'm gonna use a mixture of this colour mocha and Jack just for my eyeshadow, just to give it some depth. Dip, dip, dip. And now I just go back and forth. I'm sorry, my light wants to die. Yeah, I'm just gonna use a really like a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna mix Jack's and mocha together, and I'm just gonna put that in my crease. And just blend it out. Blending is your friend. So, and I'm going to use a clean fluffy brush to blend that out as well. So just the edges. Now I'm going to apply my wing liner. Am I really Shaniece T if I'm not putting wing liner on? I'm going to start off with the bottom. How that look? Oh, I'm too good at this. I'm too good at this. I have a video up showing you guys how to do your wing liner. Obviously, how I did it in that video is not how I'm doing it in this video. That video is a technique on how to... That video is a technique on how to do it for beginners. As you can see, I'm doing mine free-handed because I'm used to this. I'm gonna clean up my wing liner with a flat brush and my concealer. Flat straight brush. I did my eyeliner with the NYX Epic Wear waterproof semi-permanent eyeliner, and now I'm going to like do my lashes before I put on my fake lashes. So I'm just gonna curl them with any regular lash color. And then I'm going to put on mascara. Okay, and I'm gonna wear the L'Oreal Paris Lash Paradise mascara. I'm just gonna coat my lashes one time just to darken my natural lashes so they can blend in with my fake lashes. The false lashes I'm going to wear are going to be the Luxe Beauty lashes in the type, I think I'm wearing Spring today. If you don't know, the trick to putting on fake lashes is to have a mirror and bring it down below your face, look down, and then apply your lashes from above. Now that my lashes are on, I can put mascara on my bottom lashes, but I only do on the outside of my bottom lashes. I'm going to powder under my eyes one more time. I should really be doing this with a pressed powder. I just recently found out that you're meant to go in with a loose powder then a pressed powder, but at the moment I don't have a pressed powder. So my under eye powder is on again. My face is basically done. I'm just gonna do my lips and then I'm gonna remove my under eye powder. So I'm just gonna wipe off this gloss. And then I'm going to use Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Ebony to line my lips. I'm going to use the same brush that I used to contour my nose for my lips. It just makes sense. Same product, different area. I like slightly overlining my lips. Like, I'm not trying to make it bigger, it's just there's a certain look that overlining my lips gives and I love it. Like going over the rim of my lip or my cupid's bow. I love how that looks. I'm going to put on the NYX Butter Gloss lip gloss in the shade Angel Food Cake, my favorite lip gloss. You see that? Barbie. I think it really blends in well with the concealer. And now I'm going to put on my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. And now I'm going to put on the Hair Shop Clear Lip Gloss. I love it. So now my lips are done, I can take off my under eye setting powder. Same little brush and just go under it like this. I'm going to use two sprays. You're meant to use two sprays. I'm going to use a fixing spray and a setting spray. So I'm going to use the Revolution Fix and Glow spray first. And I fan that down. Now I'm going to put on the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Setting Spray. So that's my makeup done. I'm going to take off this headband that's been protecting my hair from makeup. I'm a big fan of baby hairs, but I can't do them properly. I can't do them the way that I like them. Normally I can do anything. Baby hairs on a wig, no, baby hairs in general, very hard for me. It makes me question my blackness. I haven't washed my hair for a while, but you see it's still moving. Dry shampoo. Dry shampoo will keep your hair moving no matter how much product you put in it. Once you do this, brand new wig. This weekend I am going to wash it though. It's been too long. Between washes, dry shampoo is your best friend, honestly. And guess what I'm going to do? Put more product in it. Just going to put heat protector. And I'm going to put on the L'Oreal Paris Frizz Killer Serum. So just 3 pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that in my hand and then I'll just move it around my hair. And brush it through. First, I'm just going to straighten it. And I'm going to straighten it with a brush. And I just go slow. Now I'm going to do it with a comb. I'm going to use a bit of wax and just use a hot comb. Whoever said the hot comb is overrated was gatekeeping. I don't care. Whoever said the hot comb was overrated was gatekeeping. They didn't want us to buy it. No, they wanted it all for themselves, because how is the hot comb overrated? They were gatekeeping a hair product because they didn't want anyone else to buy it. Do you know how I have transformed all my wigs with this tool? My head top used to be high before this entered my life. And to finish off the top, I use the Got To Be Glued spray. I put some on my hand and I just rub it on top like this. All the flyaways disappear. I don't like my hair too much into my face, so I'm just gonna keep it at the sides because it makes my face literally look chubbier when it's like it. No, I'm just gonna sharpen my parting. Okay, and this is the finished look. Look at me. Look at me. So this is my finished look. I hope you enjoyed the process. It's not about the journey, it's about the destination when it comes to makeup. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had so much fun recording it, even though I went through trials and tribulations to get here. I really did. If you only knew. Please make sure to like the video because that really helps me grow my channel. When YouTube see that you like it, it encourages YouTube to suggest my videos to other people. And that's what we want. So please like this video, subscribe if you like the vibe. Every single product I used will be linked down in the description box below, down there. Especially the wig, and my camera equipment is already linked in every single video. It's linked down there. Comment down below because I like talking to my viewers. Let's chat, let's have a talk, let's have a chill work. That term is too funny to me. And if you're not doing anything at the moment, why don't you check out these videos right here? And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.